Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is actually take number 3, so let's hope it actually works this time. It was glitching and hanging up, so I don't know. I may have to reboot my computer. I reset the camera, so we're hoping that'll do. So, the first one I actually unboxed with this. I already had this unboxed because Clayton is live at Burning Stables Forge, and they couldn't wait to have me do the video to see, and they wanted my thoughts and what I thought. I picked up their Kyus, or as he affectionately calls it, the K-tip knife from them, and I absolutely love it. And this is sheath done by Kathy. She's just started learning how to make Kydex sheaths. Easy for me to say, not. And she did an awesome job on this, and I'm sure she'll just get better as she goes. And she did put a leather strap on it for me, and which I greatly appreciate. But I ordered this from him with that purple grip tex. That's the kind of like the rubber in it that gives it extra grip. And it really does. So if your guys are on the fence about doing that, I like that. It's not something that'll be easy to drop. And he took my suggestion to heart about putting lanyard holes in the smaller knives, so that way if somebody has a big hand, which everybody knows by now, I say technically extra large, I can squeeze my hand into a large, but it's tight and it cuts into my hand, or not cuts in, but impresses into my hand a little bit more than it should, let's put it that way. So I will end up doing a lanyard on this, and like I mentioned in the previous video, I was debating on whether or not to use one of the 3D printed purple beads that a friend of the community sent me. Love him too. You know who you are. I don't know if you want people to know that you've done that, so I won't say, but and then, or I'm actually leaning on this one, since I voted for the purple sheath with the purple grip tex with a little bit of black splashing in. I may use the black skull, Schmuckatelli skull. I would use one of my skulls, my resin skulls that I make, but I think for a smaller knife, I think you can toss me what your thoughts are. I just think that's like too big of a bead for a knife this size. I mean, honestly, you can toss your thoughts out there. Of course, this isn't one that I've got a hole in for a bead. This is one that I poured for somebody else that wanted a solid black one. But, you know, I just think that may be too overkill for a knife of this size. I can do paracord like this, and that is purple and black. I do have that, but I'll probably do that or one of my other purple combinations of cords that I have. I've got a bunch of them, but since I don't know, I'll think about it. I'll do a video and actually show me tying it on. Anyway, very happy. He's done jimping almost completely clear across, so you catch it when you hold it like this there, and if you're doing draw cuts, you can still see a couple lines there. So if your index finger is a little bit longer than mine, there, I stretch it out. It catches you, and there's no slipping going to happen with this. He did just enough without it being overkill on it, but good enough to catch and give you traction. Very, very happy. I got this. He sent me with some stickers. There was a Band-Aid too. I put it up here, and I don't know what I did with it, that they stamped with their Burning Stables Forge. And he includes a little tin of wax with his knives. So, of course, he gives you a little sheet with like not putting your knives in the dishwasher, because he does a lot of, also, who makes kitchen knives. And I think that's what it was more leaning towards, because I don't know too many people that put their daily carries like this, and it would even think to put it in a dishwasher. But to clean them, wax them, keep them clean and nice, and not have them on top of each other with other metals to where they can, the different metals can counteract each other, that type of thing. But if you haven't checked him out, I'll link him down below, and also link his Instagram if I remember, so that way you can check him out. If you don't belong to his YouTube channel, go subscribe. Help him. He's already hit over 500, and I think I'm at just over 300 myself. I'm slow growing, but my crew that does watch me, I do think likes me, and that's all I care about. They like me rambling on. Now this was bought, specifically ordered from Aries for me as a late Christmas, early birthday present from a member of the community. And one of my big brothers in the community. Thank you, honey. I'm sure you'll watch this eventually. And Aries, they did it with the Cryptex, purple Cryptex sheath. And you'll see, I like this blade shape, obviously. And I got the MiCrow for that. So I got a MiCrow and I got a Kyus. Or Kyus. K-tip. He calls it a K-tip because I always want to go lean towards K-tip. So, and you figure these two are right at, there's not much of a length difference. They're almost exactly same length. So, I really like. But this is the MiCrow from AriesEDC. Like I said, I'll link him down below also. And got the purple haze carbon fiber scales. And he made a bead for it. I know it's kind of hard to tell the coloring on it just with the way it's done. Makes it difficult to see it. And he actually put a lanyard on it. I think that's funny. It's like putting a lanyard on my life. But that's about the length I would do on it anyway, so that works out well. Awesome knife. Both of these bad boys are extremely sharp and make me extremely happy to have. And I can do a dual wielding of the K-tip and the MiCrow. What do you guys think? Just something to show color because I'll be stupid and cut myself with them? Yes, probably. So I won't do that. Never mind. That's not a good idea. Anyway, I just wanted to show you what I got in the mail today. Two wonderful knives from two wonderful makers in the community. And like I said, I'll sit there and post their links down below and their Instagram, if I remember. I'm sometimes horrible about doing that. But wonderful members of the community. They do awesome jobs. If you haven't checked them out, definitely do, though I'm sure most of you already have, because most of us run in the same circles that also do my channel. So you guys have a wonderful day. Many hugs, many kisses. Much love. Your friend Kelly. Bye-bye.